Oh, God!
They're all bleeding out!
You're not live, you lie.
I just hit the button.
Check out this Terraria stream from 20 hours ago.
That's right.
It's 4.5 hours long.
That's right.
Someone had a Terraria moment. Yeah, some of us may have played Terraria all night.
Yeah. Definitely not Nate with the hosting of it.
Yeah, no, I would never host something of that nature.
So are we currently level 6?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. Just want to make sure.
So, last time, with the one-shot wonders in Grim Hollow Lands, after defeating the horror flit swarms over at the Temple of Angels, you removed the cult as well as made the passage safe for the moment. After earning a very exhaustive respite, you were able to return back to the small township / hamlet of Sorfane, which at that point you were able to finally sit down and relax and enjoy some of the spoils that you have managed to collect from the Temple of Angels. At that realization, you had taken some time to put your feet up, relax a little bit, try and get a little bit of some of the local news through for those who were traveling. Found out some were going on various pilgrimages to different locations of the land, others that were leaving Grimhall. But aside from the short amount of peasantry that were traveling through the hamlet, traffic seemed to come to a grinding halt for a time. Though it does leave you with a couple of days of downtime to be able to put your feet up, purchase what supplies you can, refill your munitions. Others that were trying to get a few extra supplies, asking about magic weapons in particular, hearing that one of the mines should be able to supply that once the, stock comes through. Though curiously enough, nothing seemed to have come through the valley at the time. Ended up a couple more days later, assuming that some of the creatures here in Grim Hollow would be just as heinous as some of the horror flits, so you gave patience to it and tried to wait out the delivery. Though there was a growing concern, as there's no extra peasantry or any other pilgrims passing through this valley. As we come back to the end of the week, as everyone is relaxing at the tavern, where they are more than welcome. The orc cook, obviously serving up dinner and joining you on occasions for conversation, but has been a fairly quiet night. What would you say most have you been doing for the week? Trying to kill time, waiting for an appropriate moment to explore further into Grim Hollow.
Besides drinking and proclaiming my own greatness?
Oh, I mean, you could do that for the whole week.
I do that for a good part of the week.
You mean besides rolling our eyes at Ham every time she opens her mouth?
Yeah, I mean, getting my armor fixed. I spent I probably clean Mercy the first 3 days, like a whole detailed, perfect clean down. Take her all the way apart, scrub every single piece. Check those horrible monsters from beyond didn't hurt my baby.
Alright.
And like you said, restock on bullets and stuff. Unless that's difficult.
Well, you do see that the general store does have his remaining stock. Drolker has been obviously steady supplying this town and making sure that he keeps everything in ample amounts, but The munitions seem to have dwindled. When you do inquire it, he does mention that the Langret iron mine seems to have been missing a couple of its deliveries of late, and is starting to grow concerned.
What do I know about this mine?
So, let's see. Go ahead and roll me a history check real quick.
Oh. Roll. Oop, that was to GM, but that's a 8.
Alright.
That's a 8 plus nothing.
The most you can remember is that it's definitely an iron mine in this location, but as to the significance, probably assuming from Drolker's information that it probably supplies most of the township and hamlets around here. You know the Flame Grit is significant. You've heard of them. You know that they are a clan of dwarves.
I'll squint. I'll go, that's like a big mine, right? Like, important. Don't normally stop sending stuff. Right?
Extremely important, but it, I haven't seen anyone coming through with the supplies from there, so maybe somebody bought a big order. It could be that. I'm not sure.
Pretty big order.
It would have to be.
Would be anybody around here got that kind of money? Maybe they need the help of a expensive mercenary. Then I could go offer my services.
Oh. You can see Drolker and is like trying to think real hard for a minute. I know there's a couple of nobles and others such that are looking to take back their old citadels and such, but I haven't said anything about a bounty yet for that, so if that comes up, I'll be telling you about that right away, though.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, if somebody's ordering from the mine, I'm wondering what they're wanting. What's your deal on musket pistol bullets? How many you got left?
Well, about 200 shot worth left. Nothing else comes out and through, and then that's gonna be the last of it for a while.
I mean, I might be needing it if it's gonna be out. One time I ran out of toilet paper. It was not a good scene. It was madness, I tell you. The end of the world.
No, never get desperate enough to use a cactus.
Yeah, how much for the 200 shot? Fuck, drunk. I can't fucking hang out with you.
Be about 20 gold. It's a bit steep, but yeah, might be the last for a while.
I'll pay it without complaint and quickly exit the store after his weird ass cactus comment. Is it all musket or all pistol, or can it be used for either?
Used for either.
I believe. Okay, so I will make my way back to the group probably later that day whenever I went to go get this, and I'll offer to sell them each 50 shots if they need it. I got the last of the ammunition from Drolker. This is all he's gonna have for a while, so how much y'all need?
I'm good, Ham. I just sort of like poke at my magic ammo bag, and I continue to clean my black pistol.
I'll turn to Lorelei then.
She looks in her ammo bag. She'll look up at you and ask for 20 bullets.
I mean, just 20. Alright. Guess I'm gonna have a big ass bag of both. 2 gold for your pleasure.
Hell yeah.
Okay. I'll mark down you.
Hmm?
Your push attack is open.
It is?
Yeah.
I'm not touching it. The fuck?
Technical difficulties.
Ba, 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 da. It's the game that you play. Ba, 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 ba. Alright.
What do you mean he's not gonna be getting anything back in soon?
Something
Isn't this
about
maybe
the
trade hub.
mine big purchase or something like that. Nobody's getting anything else. The whole region's actually going dry. It's crazy.
Why would the miners need bullets?
Oh, I mean like the iron. You miss.
What name for you? You wouldn't be standing if I were.
I put my hands up like, alright. Pass him a tissue. I
But
mean,
it is strange, ain't it?
yeah, I mean, I don't really know much. I'm not from around these parts. I'm just a passing vagabond. You know the story. Yeah, it's like a big deal. I don't know. He said nobody. He ain't seen any trade coming back from the mountain. That's a big deal. I think.
Kind of deal that needs investigating.
I mean, it did seem to be a place where there was quite a pretty penny roaming around. Might be more than enough room for a couple of us to find a job.
Yeah.
Or we just gonna wait up and head to the next town.
I'm still waiting to hear more about what the hell's going on at the last place we were at. Isn't that cook around here?
Yes, you would know that O'Leary has been working in the kitchen quite diligently, making sure that all you guys are pretty well fed. Especially knowing full well that the cult that had originally hired her is well and gone. A bit thankful at that, especially seeing the aftermath that you guys had survived. But she would happily tell you over the course of the week. And they were trying to talk about some crazed plague half the time, but yeah, always kept clean and diligent, and didn't seem like they were doing anything that was actually outrageous. A couple of fanatics in here and there that I've worked for before, but wouldn't be the worst that I've had to deal with. Being back at, a civil spot is really nice though. Not have to work in a small ass kitchen that they had me in originally, butchering animals out back. Though, I would imagine there might be a few more of those. They did mention where they had passed by some of the old keeps and such, but I seemed to steer clear as they mentioned that they weren't able to go in there and get the relics yet. No, I'm not exactly, going head deep into undead territory.
Fair point. Is there an onion anywhere within reach?
All the time.
Jesus. Okay. I grab an onion and I take a bite out of it and I say, "Plague, huh?" Point at the onion and I say, "That's old medicine. This was gonna keep us safe." Take another bite.
Oh, I definitely keep anyone safe with like that.
Can I get a refill, Yorka, please?
Of course, honey.
Hey, what about, you hear anything about this mine? Talking with Drawker.
Well,
Said there ain't gonna be any shipments. Y'all having the same problem?
well, we've been able to keep most of our supplies, but if there ain't no more iron coming out, there ain't no tools or nails, not even fish hooks. People might be getting really pressed for certain tools or melting down old stuff just to make things work through.
Well, desperation is a moneymaker is what my pa always said.
Glad to see you're always thinking about the people, Ham.
Of course, their plight is my ability to help. I am, if nothing else, a woman of means and potential.
You are
And I-
proof that nothing ever changes.
I'll give him a big wink, and you're proof that onions will repel anything.
Damn
I'm getting like holes vibes, like right now.
right.
It works. It works very well.
I mean, do you think anybody'd be interested if we went poking our noses around there? I wouldn't want to cause any trouble, of course, with them dwarves, dwarvises.
Well, if you head out that way, I'm sure they would probably tell you if they had an order or not. They're always looking for extra guards. I know that passage gets overrun by a couple of creatures once in a while.
I do like a hunting creature.
Guard work does pay.
Born if it is. Give a stretch again. I'm getting a little bit restless after a few days putting my boots up in town. Y'all interested in a trip?
Kill me,
Sounds good to me.
What time of day is it?
Especially with Sarfane, it's difficult to tell because it always gets overcast here quite significantly, but you've gotten a little used to it over the week. You know, it's probably just about a little past noon, probably about 1 p.m.
Y'all want how far of a trip is it, my dear?
A couple days. You would follow one of the main ridges there going to the northwest, but stick to the mountains and be safe enough if you can stay on the path. Though it does get a little winding.
Sounds like something to be leaving for the morning. In that case, can I get a round of shots, and then 10 minutes after that, another round of shots, and then 5 minutes after that, 2 double daiquiris for all 3 of us?
Sure, though. I'll get those ready. She starts pulling out.
Yeah, I'll start counting out a handful of gold.
As this is
Let's
going.
enjoy our last night, boys.
Right.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. As you are enjoying yourself, especially with the fog occasionally rolling over the mountain, you hear what sounds like heavy footfalls, followed by a thunk of wood on occasion. Seems to come down the main thoroughfare and gets closer to the bar over time. Eventually, as you do see through the windows across the way, starts making his way up towards the main door, and you can see what looks like a dwarf, followed by some kind of barrel golem.
Barrel golem. blearily look over the counter.
As he pushes his way in, you do see the strange barrel golem following suit, but seems to have what looks like a large tatter of red splashed across its main body, across the wood and the iron rivets. As for the dwarf himself, seems to have a huge amount of gore spilled across the main smock on the front of him, looking extremely tired as he just comes over to the front seat here and just kind of looks at it like, I'll take a bottle, and sits down a fairly heavy pouch to pay for the bottle itself, though you can tell it's probably most of his wages in silver, but you can easily estimate it adds up to probably like 10 gold. Looks like he's been through hell. He is clearly covered in all sorts of viscera.
Crook my eye, look at Talon.
Alright. Talon's like putting something like into some sort of a device up his sleeve, but he catches like Ham's gaze without sort of like looking directly at her. There's a miner. Might have some answers.
I think we should talk to an adult about the situation.
Damn,
She's a little
Luann.
drunk.
That's a dwarf. Show some respect.
I sure do love that. And she'll take a sip.
Why don't you invite him over? You've got enough to entice him.
Excuse me?
We do both have beards. Oh, yeah, Luann, you'd probably better at that.
Well, maybe he's interested in a different variety. I don't know what you're trying to imply.
You're a bit more charismatic than I am.
Got loads of charisma, Luann. Just saying.
Oodles and noodles.
She will hop and turn and walk over to this dwarf.
Kind of raises an eyebrow at you and continues to tilt back his bottle.
Me and my friends are looking for a bit of information about the mines. Do you think you could help us out? She'll of course kind of like, cross her arm over her chest, like, mug at him.
I could tell you a few things. I can tell you it's fucked right now. Unless you get an army that can fix it, and someone who can clear the path at the same time. I don't think anyone else will be coming from that way in a good while. Starts to tip back his bottle pretty heavily again. At this point, you do see like a little more of the remaining gore kind of slip off the front of his leather tunic there, and just kind of sets the pick down fully and finally like releases his grip. You can tell this entire time, even though it's been resting on the ground, he's kept almost a white knuckle grip on it for a time.
My God. And she will look to the bartender. And she will tell the bartender that his next drink is on her and throw down a few gold pieces.
Invite him to the table.
I did. Would you like to join us?
I'd like some company. Drinking buddies are always good.
Your your friend there ain't full of drink, is he?
In desperate times, yeah. You see, it stays close to him the entire time.
It's a pleasure. Hom. You already met Luann?
Talon.
And the quiet bunnies are, well, they're quiet.
Yeah.
That's the hop around gang. But they're good company.
I will. What, can I switch positions with Vinya?
Yes, hold on. We'll stick him on the stairs for being upstairs right now. There.
Get the fuck out of here. We got some extra shots. Why don't you make yourself comfortable?
Yeah, I never turn down a drink.
Can we get a name from our new companion?
Orbush.
Herbush.
That is
Pleasure.
Orbosh.
That's what I said.
She's from down south, doesn't know how to speak a liquor. Proper language.
Here, pass me one of them.
I'll mutter a elvish curse at Talon and slide one of the shot glasses over to Orbash.
You know, take one of the shots. He'll also grab an onion.
God.
He bites into the onion, takes a shot at the same time.
That's what I'm talking. I'll follow suit.
I imagine Baham is doing picklebacks just in solidarity, but there's a little bit of a shudder as she watches them do this. And she's like, oh, she'll do a pickleback shot right with them.
Oh, that's some
Question.
good shit.
I have a question for Luann. Do you when you do your shots, do you pour them, or do you just push the whole shot into your body? Like the glass and all? Because that would be really funny. Your wrong button.
Why am I having...
I think it's your headphones. They might just be dying.
They're not there.
That's crazy. But it wasn't working on yours either, so it's not my laptop.
There we go. Okay. What?
Are you pressing the right button? Do you have the key set up? Are you sure?
Yes. That's stupid.
No, I'm just saying. It's important to check. No, it's not lighting up green.
Does the laptop have a mic itself?
Does the
Like-
laptop have a mic that you could use?
How about now?
That works.
Oh yeah.
That worked.
Yeah, she just drinks them normally. A lot of build-up for that, but yeah, no, she does not just push them into her body. Where would the glass go?
I mean, you could spit it out. It could be like a party trick.
I guess
Maybe.
sometimes she would do that, maybe, but she's a lady.
I just think about the body shots that could be accomplished.
Literal body shots.
Literally, yeah.
Alright, does the drink seem to help Orbash at all? Like, I mean, just does it seem like he's taking a little bit of the edge off, or?
Oh, definitely. He looks like he's starting to fully relax, even though he's been covered in gore.
Give this man a towel.
That I sort of like indicate the as I'm packing a little bit more tobacco in my hand, I kind of like point at the gore and I said, that you, or someone else?
The other guy.
Lupelsk's wounded one of the fuckers before I got here, but tore up the rest of the boys. They've gone fucking rampant. There's a few that people were training to be pets and mounts and shit, but a couple in the mountains have gone fucking breed happy, and there's a whole fucking litter everywhere covering the path now. One big fuck off elder that I managed to slam my fucking pickaxe into the shoulder of.
Really?
They blocking any of the roads?
Well, the intention is originally to get help. I'm sure most people have started noticing that there isn't deliveries coming through. That's because the fucking mine got overrun. Some crazed fucking cult came running through and fucking did something to piss off the mountain. I don't know if you got a fucking army or whatever that can come help with it, but till then, that mine's gonna be closed. Happened a few days ago.
We're not an army, but if you're willing to show us the way, we could do what we could. To help out the mine and all these people. I don't know if you heard of us, but we recently cleared out a pretty nasty demon infestation. Some cultists taking on a church of angels in Summit.
I know. Wait, you've been dealing with them cultists then, have you?
Nod. Do we? I would assume we have some sort of like. Ham probably has like one of their, like a symbol torn from their robes or something. Like, so that like I could show it to people, like as proof or something. But probably when we alerted the village, we showed them that. I would pull it out and put it like on the table.
Kind of glares a little bit at that patch, but also especially seeing probably like a little smear of blood on it. You might do. If you can help me clear the path on the way, I'll see how useful you are there first. Fortunately, me and my other boys got ambushed by the fuckers there, but it should be well within your means to help me clear out some of those bastards.
At least make the way a little safer.
For now.
You were planning to pay an army. You got one.
We cost the same though. And I wink, but you're not sure if it's a joke.
Kinda studies you over for a moment. Out the way you're paying for drinks, I'd believe it. Other way.
We were already celebrating when you came in, planning a new job. Got us a good move.
I'm glad at that then. Give me a couple more drinks. Let me sleep off this fucking bullshit from the day. I'll show you the path there, right? Put a good word in with the boss. I might be able to kit you up a little bit more for whatever you do. Sound good?
Look at him. Look at Luann.
Sounds good.
I'll give Talon the nod.
Sounds good.
So where are you, your guys? Eudora, can we get another round? What's your drink? Or Barsh?
Yeah, I usually hit a good moonshine here and there. Stuff that can peel a locker, but
yeah, I'll order her harshest.
Oh, good. All right. So, the Hamlet moonshine. You can see the fumes rising off of this shit.
Let's go blind.
She will actually set out the glasses, but yeah. 1 minute pour. Or should I leave the bottle? Up to you.
That's all you right there.
Bottle is...
I gotta stay. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, the bottle itself is like 20 gold.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll pay for it. Mark it down.
Should leave the bottle for you guys. You see, Urbush does not be bashful at all. He pours himself a mighty tall glass of moonshine. To, new business then. You guys clear the path, help us get our mind back. They'll treat you good.
I'll hold you to it.
Orbash, just want to make sure. You're saying you saw some of these cultists over by the mountain?
Yeah, chased off a few of them. One or two got inside the mine and did some weird fucking hoodoo shit.
Yep. With that, Talon stands up. He's grasping a something that looks a little bit like it looks like a pan flute, but it's much smaller. He's been slowly whittling it. That's what he's been doing for most of the week. He's been whittling out this like sort of wooden flute. But you guys aren't too sure what it is. But he just sort of grasps it in his hand at the mention of the cultist. Stands up and says, well, "I'm going to get ready for tomorrow."
I'll drink with the dwarf.
He'll raise a glass. Let's fucking erase these fucking bad days.
Luann is going to extricate herself to go try and make some explosive weapons. Or some explosive ammo.
Ooh.
Was that what you've been working on this week?
Yes, that is what I've been working on this week.
The detonation glory. Alrighty. Is that that? Orbush has been tipping back the drinks, telling you you're able to get a full rest. Lorelai, you have been able to, basically keep working on your explosive bullets thing. And in the morning, Orbush will be coming on down the steps to hear the heavy thunks of the golem following suit behind him. Well, let's get the show on the road. I have a mind to reclaim and no path to clear. Hopefully it better not be around to what I saw the other time. Well, judging by it, I think you'd at least go screaming if that were the case.
I will come down the stairs, and you see that Ham spent most of last night, because she doesn't sleep, filling ammo bandoliers with shot. She's wearing like 6 bandoliers right now.
Hell yeah.
Talon comes out, pretty much same long coat. He's the ebon pistol with its magic shots is tucked right next to his left hip. His throwing axe is on his right hip, and he's fully adorned, and it looks like he's painted this small pan-like flute that's like hanging around his neck, that he's recently sort of like whittled out, and it has a symbol on it, but you're not quite sure what it is. It's part of his Mustikian heritage.
Mm.
Looks at the rest of you, gives you a nod. Let's go find these fuckers.
Alrighty. Will Luann be preparing anything extra other than just the explosive munitions, or is she full ready?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, did I have to roll my Tinker's Toys for that? Or Tinker's Tools, I mean.
Tinker Toys!
Yes. Please roll your Tinker's Toys. Let's see. I would say the DC would be a 15, especially incorporating the explosion to that. Be able to add on an extra couple of fire damage, 2d6 to that. And roll.
Tinker's Tools will be in the tool thing here.
Yeah.
You should have proficiency plus, would you say Dex, Josh?
I would say Dex, because this is delicate work.
Yeah. That'll happen. Do you just do Tinker's Tools, so it should say proficient, and then attribute should be dexterity, and then you close it and you just click it. I'm looking at multi-classing options for Han. $16, 10 plus 6.
There you go. Good. Well, I would say that definitely give you a badge, so you have 20 shots with that.
Hell yeah.
Should have done me some of that.
Alrighty. Orbash gets on the road with you guys.
So because so like we said last time, sort of because Talon was like an artificer apprentice for a little while, the some of the cantrips that he has, once again, they're more tech based. So even though they're cantrips, it's sort of like or like spell based, like that catapult spell he has, it's actually sort of like more of a mechanical slingshot that's sort of like one use from underneath his jacket. And his poison spray is actually, that's what he was loading. He's got like little poison vials like up his sleeve, and it's sort of like a little 10-foot launcher that just like bursts on people, just rather than being like more mystically based. But
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
It's badass. Actually, Josh, when we go to level up, I do have a question that I would love to ask you.
Okay. do proceed to the main mountain pass that Orbash had mentioned, you do see quite a few blood splatters on the ground, what looks like remnants that have been dragged off into the forest. Some that look like they've been dragged off in this direction, but also some that look like they've been dragged purposely up the mountain ridge here. I'd be careful around here. That's where the lupusks have been nesting. Got a few pups. Nasty fucking lizards. Wouldn't let them bite you if you can.
Good advice.
Keep the black pistol in hand.
Hey, is that little friend of yours supposed to help with these things? You know, come after us? We gotta protect him too.
Yeah, he can take care of himself. If you get hurt badly enough, I'm sure he can fix you up.
Really? I'll post up, pull the rifle to my shoulder and start scanning the ridges as Talon walks up to and past me.
Alright, go ahead and give me a perception.
Sure.
Is that all of us?
That's
Or?
That's a 10.
Everyone
5
can
plus
give me a perception. As you know full well, it's definitely the location by the blood splatters.
But you rolled better than me.
Alright.
Not surprised.
Ham and Luan, you try to, be attentive and looking around, making sure to follow the blood trails. So you're distracted by this constant sound that keeps drawing your attention. You realize that almost sounds like there's a baby coming from up on this ridge where you see what looks like an altar. As for Helen, you actually take notice that there seems to be a couple of large looking creatures down in this section here specifically, but you also hear what sounds like two of them wrestling, question mark, up on this ridge here, noisily. It's easier for you to pick up as you focus a little bit more, kind of ignoring the sounds of what seems like to be like a crying baby for a moment. Though this whole valley seems a bit unnerving. Doesn't seem to be bothering the creatures though.
Sort of, I point up with two of my fingers up to the hilltop where I hear the two that sound like the wrestling, and then I point out into the forest where I hear the other ones, and I pretty much describe the sound of the large creatures and what it sounds like they're up to. Y'all getting any of that?
No.
Fucking tenderfeet.
There's plenty going on. I don't see any of that. There's a lot of blood here, Talon. Gotta quiet.
That's true. We should scale one of these trees, see what we can see.
We'll watch your back.
Alright.
Then I'll move with him wherever he goes.
Is there a tree that's tall enough to maybe spy what's going on both of those hilltops?
For that, you definitely see there's these three here. This one definitely the tallest of them all.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try and scale that one.
Alright, Go ahead and give me an athletics. It's not a hard check.
Can I assist and boost him up?
Yes, you can. So go ahead and roll with advantage as you kind of get a quick boost from Ham as she gives you a foothold.
I'm gonna need. Okay, all right. Strong for a girl.
I fucking.
I'm sorry, Nate.
I give him that extra like push up so that he like goes. He flies up a little faster than he wants to, and more slams into the branch than he's lifted up to it.
I think you got them man hands. All right.
I'll break your fucking ankle right now, Talon. You'll be the dark bane of fucking walking. Don't forget that you're still behind.
Because I don't play games. All right.
Because you lose.
All right. How far up do I make it? Do I make it so I can see?
Roll again to see if you get better with the 14, because I'm giving you an advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, that's representative of you slamming your face into the tree.
With my unassisted roll.
With that, at 14, you get pretty easily a good ways up. You're able to see what the, orb I should have initially mentioned. The lupusks. Large lizards that seem to be gnawing on the remains of one of the dwarves. You can see what looks like a couple of whelps that are kind of chewing on some of the more softer tendons and pulling it apart as one of the older elders kind of keeps watch for the nest down here. It's a little covered, but it looks like there's about 4 over there. Over the ledge here, you see that there's a drop off and disappears down where it looks like there's a small pool of water or lake that has been formed at the top of this mountain pool. And as you're kind of spying all this around, up in the tree, the crying of the baby stops, but then a crow lands next to you and looks at you quizzically. Before you hear it scream at you like a woman crying out bloody murder, go ahead and roll me a dex save real quick, because it kind of catches you off guard for a moment, trying to make you stumble.
Nice.
I sort of drop to like one hand, but I hold on with that one. I sort of like swing around and look at this thing.
All right. You grab onto with one hand, swing around. You see it like get close to your hand. It starts like trying to peck your fingers to try and make you fall.
With the one hand that I'm holding on, I sort of click back the safety on my pistol and point it at its head. See if it like understands the gesture.
The moment you pull out your weapon and even cock the hammer, it flutters back a couple of branches and just sits there looking at you.
That ain't no normal crow.
What's going on, Talon?
I look at the crow and I say, "You a part of this?"
Who are you talking to?
It just kind of stares at you, like head twitching, and then almost in a mockery of your own voice, you just hear, "Part of this."
I looked past it. Is there anything on that hilltop, or was this thing maybe mimicking the sound of a baby and flew up here?
Go ahead and roll me a perception and an insight.
Go with perception. Negative. Insight.
You don't see anything up there, though This crow definitely had the intent of trying to make you fall.
Hmm.
Might be trying to get a free snack knowing that people were killed here recently.
I am going to, since it is just a couple feet away from me, like further on the branch, I'm going to test out my my poison spray, my little poison vial launcher, and I throw a poison vial at it. It has to make a Constitution save versus 14.
All right. Half damage on a save? Or no damage?
Oh wait, hold on, let me check.
I don't believe so, if that's the cantrip.
Let's see, it should be the cantrip. Let's see. The creature must make a. Oh yeah, no, you're right. It's not half damage. It just
All right.
doesn't hit.
With that, miraculously with a 16, this crow, you spray out, flutters up from it, and then starts crying bloody murder. Arbash quickly picks up his pick and looking a little bit terrified at the noise, and then you all hear the flutter of wings.
Here it comes.
I need
Something coming from above.
Give my rifle a pump on the undersling.
Can I slide down the tree before we start, or am I still up the tree?
You are currently still up the tree, so
Okay.
as you did that initially with him in the tree, but you do hear what sounds like multiple wings coming.
Oh! 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 Oh!
My
oh,
God!
Oh! Monkey.
Monkey, neuron activation.
Monkey. That's the most I could possibly get. That's crazy. I even have a 20 to my dex, so it's a 20, so I beat tiebreakers.
It's beautiful, because you're going to need it.
That's why Calm is not good at anything else. She has 3 stats that are +0. Let's shoot some motherfuckers.
This initiative's all down here.
Good thing I got all these bullets, huh?
Let's see.
Okay.
Well, alright, let's find out what the AC of birds are.
What's the AC of a bird?
Is mine roll 20 music? No, it's not. Why can I not hear? Oh, because we're still on forest music.
Yes.
Priest.
Priest keg.
Oh, priest keg. The heal bot. You took my idea. Yay! I wasn't sure that that's what that was. Yay! It's a heal bot.
It's how the dwarf made it into town.
Fuck yeah.
Alrighty.
Righty, roo. There's the spooky music that I was waiting for.
This crow clearly tried to fucking kill Tal.
Okay, I assume that that's the only one I can see right now, right?
Only right now. You hear a flitter of wings, but you can't see them all just yet.
Okay, I'll whip my rifle at it and take careful aim. I'm trying to sharpshooter it. 23.
23 definitely hits. Crow explodes into feathers, dropping from the sky. But then, especially with the loud crack of your gun, and it's not the usual noise that's going on. You hear rustling from the bushes down here.
Oh. Can I much like a hunter fire into the bush?
I'll give you a shot at disadvantage.
Okay. Will you let me sharpshooter?
I'll allow it because you have the vague idea of where they were pointed out previously by Tal.
I'll go, there's a lot! And I fire into the brush. That's an 11.
An 11, you fire, you hear it whistle through the brush, but then you hear it skitter off of something heavier plated. Definitely connected with something that sounded like, you're familiar with, it's like hitting gator skin.
Ooh. Something tough and leathery sounding. Okay. I'll reload and take a single step forward to be next to Orbesh as I scan. That'll be me.
Alright.
Get down from that damn tree, Talon.
With that, especially since you gave it a good shot at, this will come barreling out of the underbrush. Oh, if I accidentally put it on the wrong layer. There we are.
Wow. Man.
Wow. So it's gonna full fucking dash in your direction to get up to you, huh? But that is its turn. Talon, you are up in the tree.
Alright, how far up the tree am I? Like, can I use all of my movement, put just my movement to get down?
I would say you're about 25 feet up. It would take all your movement to reach the bottom because you were looking over this ledge here to see these whelps and the lupus as well.
Gotcha. Okay, but I'd still have my actions.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right, in that case, from up here, I'm gonna put 2 shots in this thing as it's running up towards Hom, and then I'm gonna use the rest of my actions to get down the tree.
All right. Give it 2 shots. The 25 hit will, the 12 will miss. So go ahead and roll me for damage for the first one. There we are.
13 here.
Definitely did not like that as you pierce through the heavier hide, just snarls in your direction. You see these large venomous fangs lining its mouth.
We got more on the way. That's mine. That's me.
All right.
Alrighty.
Surely there are no monsters that go between Talon and Luann's turn.
Well,
Surely
surprise!
There's nothing hidden on the GM layer. Oh!
Oh my god!
It's like when you send a dog into the bush, all these crows just start flying up.
As they saw Talon and its friend drop, they come pecking at you, Talon.
Oh dear.
They're not very happy that their friend died.
Damn birds.
Peck 1, peck 2. Both will miss, but they are now pecking at you, frenzied. They want blood. Alrighty. Then these boys. The frenzy continues.
Can't wait.
Meow. Bing.
Alright, I will be switching to my pistol shortly.
Dive bomb, Talon, my crows. They're all pecking at you. You take 2 damage total as these two hit you with a 22 and a 20, pecking, trying to go for your eyes specifically.
Oh.
I'm sick and tired of these motherfucking birds and these motherfucking trees. Let's go.
Wow.
And the other one that was there that has been upset by this attempted assassination in the nest. Full dash coming around here. Alrighty. It is a fucking murder. And then the other one. The last pink one to live.
Oh, you killed its mate.
Get down.
They'll all die. I'm score. That's also for me.
A 14 to try and hit you, Tal.
Nope. Missed my AC, 18.
Alrighty. Then more crows. They always have more. They are swarming over Talon, trying to get at his eyes. The first one definitely misses, but the second one will hit with a 23 for another 1 damage to you, Tal.
These fucking birds.
These crows, they're swarming him. They're trying to take his eyes.
These birds! Okay, I'm gonna shoot at the birds over by Talon.
Alright. That takes out one of them. For sure, good roll damage. 2 down. There's just crows exploding into feathers over by Talon.
Thanks, Luann.
Anytime. And that's my turn.
And then even more crows.
Lordy.
Where is this nest? This huge, ginormous nest full of crows.
Some might even say it's a murder of crows.
Whoa,
I'm gonna murder these motherfucking crows for sure.
Oh.
Just far enough. Just far enough as 2 more come diving in to replace the other 2, trying to stab at Talon's eyes. 15 will miss, but another 20 will hit for 1 more damage on you, Talon.
God.
You're obsessed.
They want them eyes.
They want your body desperately.
And then one of the whelps comes running out of the trees to join the hunt.
They're fucking whelp.
Old Ash.
70 feet. James Bronson.
Orbash is going to fucking bash.
With his oar.
It's going for that. Let's see, mace on the big one here that you shot initially.
This one to the north.
Yeah, boy.
Okay.
Since you're an ally to him, he's got his fucking tactics on.
Oh, nice.
Wow, that was depressing. That was a 9 and an 8.
Oh dear.
The back! Come on! Fuck him up! The Kegatron. Yeah, he's gonna go for some punches on the whelp here. Which, let's see. Well, we'll hit. Miraculous. For 4 blushing.
Nice. Every little bit counts.
Then the last whelp comes to join the fray. Scooching in there, up on the ridge with you guys. Then we have the last murder of crows.
From the other side of the hill.
This one's gonna come flying up above you. Another 2 pecks coming at you.
You should just put that other blue one on top of his token so that we can't see Talon. I just think
Police swarm.
I think it would be better.
Two 18s to peck you for another 2 damage.
Why? Alright.
The murder of Crow. Alrighty, finally over to you, Ham. Shit has exploded into chaos.
It's alright, I put my back to Orvash, I look at this one, and I say, you're in a lot of trouble, bub. I'm gonna point my... I will regretfully let go of Mercy, letting the sling catch it, and I'll draw my pistol and pull my shield and fire right into this thing's jaw with my pistol.
Fuck it up.
Tank. 13.
Just on the money.
Alright. 22. Piercing damage.
Blow a hole right through the jawline, but you see it click its jaw for a moment and then still hiss at you with venom dripping.
Oh, 12 is gonna just miss then as I clash with it.
Yep. As it tries to claw you, flinch for a moment, just fire off for a moment, skittering off its back with the bullet.
I'll grit my teeth. I'm going to action surge. I push forward harder and I try and shoot it again. That's a 20.
That definitely hits.
19 more damage.
19 damage. Does not look good, but it is still standing.
I'm gonna grit and push for the last... Oh, fuck.
Multiple shot. It looks wounded, but it looks more intent on killing you for the young ones to feast on.
Okay, I bend down and I can reload as a free action because I have gunner, so I start reloading behind my shield as it's scrabbling against me. That'll be me.
Click, 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 click. All right. The one you've just shot twice bears down on you in fury. A doubt of 14 will hit you.
No.
Alrighty, Talon, you are literally surrounded. You are swarmed by black raven feathers just constantly pecking at your hands and eyes.
Alright, I start taking some shots.
Hell yeah.
Alright, so one on the one that's directly here. Actually, you know what? One on the one that's directly south of me, and then one on the one that's southeast of me, and then I'm gonna action surge, and then the one that's directly east of me, and then the one that's northeast of me.
Just going around.
That's it.
Taking care of business.
Roll me that damn. Oh no!
Ooh, one's a critical miss. And then one's a critical hit.
Yeah, that one vaporizes. He missed the first shot, but the second one just dead center and explodes into meat and feathers.
Action surge, then with a 20 and a 20, unnatural. 2 more shots, so boom. And that's 10 to 1, and 8 to the other.
Boom, 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 as you just trace that line up the side, cleaning out these crows from one area so you can at least see a little bit from one direction.
My bonus action, I'm going to use my throwing axe, and I'm going to peg the one that I missed directly to myself.
You're gonna what?
Gonna peg it.
Oh, sorry, yes. I will strike it. Yeah. Well, does 11 hit?
11 actually just misses those.
Okay. Dunks into there. Oh, alright. That's it for me.
Alrighty. The
Bam, bam, bam.
The eye crows continue their assault on you.
These, like, yeah, I shot twice and these things started coming out. But now that they've surrounded us, we are making the loudest sound ever. Like, I just went for 4 shots with the pistol. Talon just did the same. Luann is probably about to.
So, with that, Talon, in response, you also get another peck at you at your face, and 19 hit you for 1 more damage.
Mother flapping.
This Lupisk is gonna go for Orbash. See some fresh dwarf meat that they missed last time. 24 definitely hits. Good God. Alright. He has advantage on this save, but he still needs to try and make that. He tries to make his con save. Barely does. So he is not going to become poisoned. And he also will not be restrained. Fuck me. That is still a solid 21 damage to him from that one bite. The eye crows. Let's see. It's only 1 orange. But they will go for the tasty, tasty eyeballs. That's a 12 and it definitely misses. They're still persisting. There's eye meat there that could be consumed. Luann, it's all fucking chaos. There's blood being spilt everywhere.
Shit and fuck. Okay, I'm gonna shoot that bird with an explosive round.
Oh god.
Oh wait, actually, this is way more fun. Okay. I'm gonna do a trick shot.
Woo! Light him up.
I'm gonna do piercing shot.
Oh,
Very nice.
Alrighty. Good God.
so is that all 4 of them then? So
Yeah, it
1
would be all
attack
4.
at normal, and then 3 attacks at disadvantage, and that's just 1 shot.
Alright, first one explodes, and then continuing down that chain, give me another 3 at disadvantage. Even Talon's meats here.
Wow!
Alright.
Luann!
The ultimate trick shot.
Pa! Pa!
God damn, Luann.
Just fucking eviscerates the crows all here on this side for you, and you can actually see again. Holy shit, the swarm isn't just blinding you.
And she'll finish that shot with a lovely little blow across the barrel and say, "You're welcome, Talon." And that's my turn.
You still have another shot.
Oh,
Extra
right.
attack.
That was
Right.
one shot.
Okay, I'll shoot the one in front of Talon then.
That puts her ahead of you, Ham.
God, I hate laptops.
Another crow?
Yeah, the one right in front of Talon.
Alrighty. With that, another explosion. Just, there's so much fucking blood and feathers surrounding Talon. See the one remaining crow, it looks like it's about to try and flee.
Yeah, fair enough.
Will you remain there, Luann? As you still...
Yeah, I'm good.
Alright.
Make that action, sir. Yeah.
This whelp. Yeah, he'll probably go for... Yeah, he would go for Orbash. Orbash is pretty bloodied from that. And hits him with a 19. That Orbash is going to rumple into a heap for a moment as the whelp starts trying to drag him away.
Uh-oh.
But thankfully, you have the Kegatron.
Kegotron.
Cargotron 2000.
Reaches down, grabs onto Arbash, and lifts him back to his feet.
My purpose is to save your ass.
Thanks. Fuck! He did off my leg!
My purpose is also to kill.
The whelp behind you, Ham.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah?
it sees your tasty hams.
No.
That's a natural 20.
Reloading. That's a... I mean, you didn't need to do that.
But it was delicious.
No.
So you take
Very stringy.
you take a total of 10 piercing and 7 poison damage. Roll me a Constitution saving throw DC 11.
Okay, No, I'm not that character. 23.
All right, you are not poisoned and restrained. So you are immune to the poison for now.
I grunt in pain. I say, "You're fucking next, little shit." Okay, no sharpshooter. I just try and plug this big one last time with the pistol.
Fuck it up.
Fucking Jesus, a 13?
Right on the money.
Oh, thank God. 8 piercing.
Finally, find that sweet spot right in its head. Drops down, heavy thud in the road.
Alright, I'll whip around to the one that just bit me. I'm going to spend a grit point, and this is going to be a Deadeye shot, so I will get advantage. And I'm going to sharpshooter again.
Fuck him up.
22 to this one.
Definitely hits.
19 piercing damage.
Blow through the heavy hide of this creature. Huge spurt of blood goes everywhere, but you see it's still alive. These creatures are fucking hardy.
I will grit my teeth and like push the end of my pistol against it. And that's my turn. Trying to hold it at bay.
Alrighty, tell it.
I wanted the fucking big ones.
You're free of the murder of crows.
Oh, there's one still behind me, right?
Only one, but it looks like it's about to flee as the rest of all explode.
I'm still gonna take a shot on it. But I'm gonna do it Han Solo style, where I don't bother looking back, just pop it without looking back, and then aim at the one that's right in the nipper that's on Ham.
Oh, the 10 will actually miss as you fire, and it blows through one of the more dead pieces of its scales, not really damaging.
Okay, in that case, I hit it with the throwing axe. Last action.
Well, that definitely hits. Roll me the damage. You slam it into his side for a meaty thwack.
9.
9 damage. Starts limping, but it's holding on.
All right, I'll use my I'll use my movement to get on the other side of it, so it can't escape, and Ham's got advantage.
Oh.
That'll be me.
Help the dwarf.
I'm on it.
This one, seeing the shots and assault on the tiny one, is going to, well, try to defend the baby and try and nom on you now, huh?
Yeah, do it. Come on, get some.
Get you some.
Get me some fucking stuff.
That's an 18 hit.
That will miss.
Oh.
I pull my shield up in time.
Teeth just
I've
bear
got-
down and it scratches at you.
I hate using this damn shield. Let me pull mercy out, you son of a bitch. Here you go.
Front line's holding. Orbash is alive with his keg.
Come on, Luann, take it away. Save this stupid dwarf.
Hell yeah. I'ma just shoot at the one below Orbash.
Fuck him up. The 12 will
Party.
and the 18 will as well. Party web to Lupus.
Oh, I was gonna say the party of gunslingers that all took gunner as their level 4 feat, so we all have none of us have disadvantage in melee, and we're just all blasting.
No reload, just dum, 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 dum.
Pa 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 pa.
We're just one of those people that always hits the reload button.
That's right.
It's a skill.
Every single turn you go pa.
This weapon's going to continue to chew on the dwarf that it has. Doesn't want to let its dinner go. That will actually
It's a
miss.
shit.
Orbash is gonna get his ass up and he's gonna fucking try and brain the whelp. 2 successful hits from his fucking pickaxe there. Solid fucking 11 damage to it. Good old Kegatron. These people are hurting. Take an attack from the whelp, not really thinking because it's a bot.
Oh, it extends its 4 hands and touches us all at once. It casts Cure Wounds on all of us.
Alright. It's immune to poison. The 6 piercing goes through, punctures it a little. But
Oh, Kegatron.
the Kegatron reaches a hand out towards you,
What's up, little buddy? I'm busy. Oh, nice.
You feel a very warm sensation, like you just chugged a whole bunch of really good booze. As it warms you over.
I'll grin and clench my fist. Holy shit, that felt like. And I turn and like elbow the little whelp. Hell yeah, Kegatron.
As you elbow the whelp, tries to snap at your arm as it's pulling away. Not natural 20, Jesus Christ. Catches your whelp.
Dirt.
Yeah, oh god. That is
Another crit.
10 piercing and another 10 poison.
Well, I'm glad I got. Can I get? Did some of the overheal from the other one linger?
Sadly, no.
Man.
Now you know why I threw Kegatron.
Okay, well, I've already got advantage with talent, so I'm gonna plug this one here. I'll
Nice.
sharpshooter since I already have advantage.
Actually, with all this going on, these boys would actually join the fray now.
Oh, good. Does a 24 hit this one between talent and me?
Definitely.
Great, 18 damage. Fuck off of me.
Alrighty, with that, finally, send it into the dirt.
Do I go for the one? Is Orbash providing any cover for this one?
Like protecting it? No.
Like if I was to shoot at it. Oh, I guess actually I ignore cover. Never mind. I'm going to not sharpshooter fire at this one past Orbash that's attacking him as I step in to protect Kegatron from this last one that I don't think this one's been hit yet, right?
Not at all.
Fire at normal 29 to this one.
With that, okay, roll damage as you pierce right there, Ty.
Oh, max damage. Very nice. 16 piercing.
Drops right there in the spot. Releases Orbash's foot.
I crack my neck and I say, believe that ties it back up, ladies?
Yeah.
And I grin and face this one. That'll be me.
All right. Talon.
All right, Talon is going to tuck and roll to the other side of this thing, so he's got advantage across from Hom, and he's going to put 2 shots in.
Fucking up.
I would just like to say, this is my favorite mental image of a fight. I love just the image of a bunch of black powder going off again and again. It's getting smoky around us. We're all running around.
Roll that damage.
Oh!
Clang, clang,
Oh! Oh!
All right.
Oh!
13.
That was
13 right now.
brutal. 3 ones?
That hurts.
That's
Definitely.
disgusting.
17 and a 9 from the throwing axe.
All right.
my
That one gets lit up a little bit more. It's not looking very happy at that. So, in retaliation, it's gonna turn and try and bite you, Talon.
Come on, Godzilla.
$20.40.
Ooh. Woo! I mean, she shot you first, but no, go ahead.
That's true.
I haven't shot that one.
12 piercing, 10 poison. Roll me a DC 12 Constitution saving throw, sir.
All right. Give it to me. Oh, no advantage, so that's 8. Failed.
All right.
Oh.
You are poisoned and you are restrained.
Okay, I freezed up. Oh, sorry, you said that was 12 and 10, so that's 22 altogether?
Yes. Let me just put a little marker down on you real quick.
Ah, it's in my veins!
It burns. They feel it locking up through your body for a moment. At the same time, though, for the rest of you realizing where it bit down on him, even though it clearly burns and hurts, some of you see his flesh and blood turning gray. Alan, where it bit you, you feel it starting to get heavy. The way.
What the hell?
What the fuck? Anyways, I just started blasting.
The 12 would just miss, but the 26 will. Alright, another 9 damage as it snarls and looks back at the rest of you, trying to keep its fangs bared at you as its claws try to push Talon.
I want to keep my action surge still.
Save it.
Yeah, I'll save it. That is my turn.
Alrighty then. Beast Boy. It's gonna come leaping down onto the main road here. Near there. Oh, you are so very lucky, Tal. It will actually come around to help eat on some of these boys and girls. That is a full dash for hit. Orbash is gonna continue his pick to face method.
That's a good method.
Those both hit. Another 11 damage to this one as it 2 heavy pickaxe digs straight into its side and it over its back. See the blood spilling out, and you can see a little bit of how Orbash survived with Kakatron here and just wailing on this thing as hard as he can. You can see what he means by he wounded one but wasn't able to finish it. Kakatron. Let's see. Yeah, he's gonna continue that Cure Wounds train. Gonna put it on Orbash first because he is still heavily injured.
Makes sense.
12 to him, getting him back up. The whelps. They come down, rushing for that feast.
Is Talon still providing advantage?
Yes.
Alright, I say get the hell off of that man. I have to prove to him that I'm a better gunslinger than he is. And I will shoot it twice in the back. 19 and a crit.
That definitely hits. Probably. Oh my god. Yep. Drop it fucking immediately on the second shot.
I'll say, Kegatron, you gotta get over there, and I'll turn and move this way to try and draw the attention of this big one. I'll actually move all the way over to here as I'm reloading my pistol and say, hey, big, dumb, and stupid.
Turns around. You see this one has what looks like a couple of scale wounds and scars over its body. It's definitely a lot older than the other ones that were just attacking you.
I will wink, and then I will vanish for a moment. I'm going to use my blessing of the Raven Queen, and I'm going to teleport 30 feet up into this tree over here. Come and get me, idiot! And I glow a little bit, so I'm hoping I draw a little bit of its attention as I'm sort of translucent and ghostly. I point my gun, which still is very solid and reel down at it, which is probably still smoking. That'll be me.
Alrighty. That Talon, 2 more whelps came up to greet you, but you are restrained, so your shots are at disadvantage. You feel your body locking up. Realize that part of your body is starting to petrify.
Okay. But I can take actions. I'm just restrained, right?
Restrained.
Am I
Yep.
disadvantaged?
Yeah, all shots and attacks are at disadvantage.
What about my movement? Am I like half speed or?
Speed is 0.
Yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
Legs locking up.
Still gonna try to take those shots. 1 on each. Disadvantage 19 on the first,
Definitely hits.
14 on the second.
That will hit as well.
One will take 11. The next will take 7.
Alrighty. 2 heavy shots that whimper for a moment, but they look eager to tear into new flesh.
Okay. Bonus action. I'm gonna use my second wind. And
Alright.
regain 11. All right, that's it for me.
Go ahead and make me another Constitution saving throw. With that, you guys see Talon lock up for a moment, and then he turns to stone.
Oh dear.
Petrified.
Well, let's hope Kegbot's got greater restoration.
Luann. Talon's a statue.
That's not good. I don't really know how I can fix that though. I'm going to focus on the 2 bad guys near him. I don't know what the fuck they are.
Pieces of shit.
Shoot at the one in front of him. Kind of next to him, as in trying to defend him, but she's a plasmoid, so what really can she do?
Fair. Blasted. Both will hit. Another full 16 piercing. Both rear back and snarl at you.
And I'm going to action surge.
Oh,
Ooh. It's the moment. Both definitely hitting. Right on the money as you another 2 quick shots. Drop this one in front of town, preventing it from even trying to bite into him.
And that is my turn.
Alrighty. This one has no interest in Kegatron because he's not meat, but he does have interest in Ham.
Come and get it, you big ugly fuck. In my head, I'm shooting at it as it's running, but it's not my turn.
Cocking the hammer back as it leaps into the tree with you.
Yeah.
Scrabbles up the heavy claws, just digging in, and you can see this elder lupus is just opening wide to just fucking chomp down on you.
Pow, 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 right in the open mouth. Just like again and again and again. Fanning the hammer.
17 will miss as it bites down at you and just snaps off a few tree branches.
Kick it in the nose.
With that, it does growl out almost this terrifying howl. With that, you see the whelp itself taking this almost like an order and lunges at Luann.
Uh-oh.
A pactic animal. 9 definitely misses. So, with that, Orbash comes running. Oh, I just need to make sure he's alive. He'll let off. And he's gonna double pickaxe to this fucking. Both of those hit.
Is he going for the little one or the big one?
The little one, because he's trying to make
Good.
sure that Talon's not gonna get broken.
Good. Smart.
Another 8 damage.
Love it.
Kegatron's gonna come over here and start pulling Talon away. Alright. The whelp is, well, gonna try and bite Luann one more time, because it did get shot twice for her. "12 definitely misses. Thank fuck. Over to Ham. The Elder's trying to gnaw on you.
I'll take a bonus action, take a moment, have a breath. I'll second wind. For 8. And I'm going. Is it up in the tree or is it tall
It's
enough to reach me from the ground?
Fully in the tree with you.
Okay, great. I would like to shoot it. And I believe for winging shot. Oh no, I have to decide when I make the attack. So this first one is I'm gonna try and winging shot it and knock it out of the tree. So that it'll take damage. 18.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 12.
And then what's the save?
It is a DC 16. That'll be a strength saving throw.
That's an 18 as it grips and bears down as you wing its one of its forearms and it just grips onto the tree tighter.
Okay. I prepared for this, so I will now just sharpshooter it in the face. 14.
That will miss as you
Oh,
off of one of the heavier faceplates on its scales.
fuck. All right. That. Do I want to teleport again? No, I'm good. That'll be me.
Alright. Apologies, Talon. You are petrified for 24 hours.
That is fine.
Oh dear.
Luann.
Okay. I shoot the one near me.
Alrighty.
Oh shit.
Well, the 12 will hit. The second one is going to be a wild shot. Roll my damage for
Oh,
that.
that would be a misfire, yeah.
Thankfully, it's the second shot that would misfire.
To repair your firearm, you need to use your Tinker's Tools DC 8 plus the misfire score. So for that, it would be a DC 9. You have to use your action to try and fix it next turn.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Does my first one hit?
Yep. Roll my damage.
6.
Another 6 damage. You know, Orbash, you've got this.
And when her weapon misfires, she'll like curse. She'll be like, "God damn it!" And that is my turn.
Alrighty. The Elder
Hello.
doesn't recharge, but it will continue to try and bite you and bring you out of the tree.
Do so, punk.
No, definitely not. That's a 14.
Misses. I should have switched back to my fucking rifle.
Orbash. He is coming in for that pickaxe diggy life.
Diggy, diggy, hole, motherfucker.
Gets another 2 successful shots in this thing. And another 12 damage, and that's actually right on the money after your initial shot, Luan, to help bring this thing down.
Rash is on the board, baby.
That Cagatron keeps you safe, Talon. Keep pulling you back enough just to keep you out of the range.
I don't dare switch back to my rifle. As much as Mercy is calling my name, I can't give these things mercy. I'm just gonna fire off 2 quick shots into this thing's maw. 17 and 15.
Both will hit.
18 and 17. That'll be 35 total.
Doesn't look very happy, but it's still coming at you full vigor.
That's right. Keep looking at me, big stupid animal. That's my turn.
Alright. Alan, you can still hear and see everything that's going on in town, but you cannot react or move or anything.
Praying desperately no birds show up and poop on me.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thankfully you got rid of that last crow. There's nothing coming.
Shooty shooty with advantage.
Blasting away.
Excuse me, sorry.
Both definitely hit.
Hot.
Light it up.
Woo!
Another
I say,
20.
yeah!
Howls in pain
Yeah.
as it's starting to bleed out. Snarls and looks down at you.
She'll like, I guess like, stick her middle finger up.
Alrighty. Well, the Elder's gonna turn around and try and take a bite of the plasmoid. Oh my god, that's a 25 to hit. That's gonna be 14 piercing and 7 poison to you, Luann. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, DC
Ooh.
13.
Wait, 1 second. Oh, I do have poison resistance. I'm making a what save?
Alright, so that would only be 14 piercing and then 3 poison. DC 13 con.
No advantage.
What would your con be?
Wait a minute. Yeah, sorry. Is it a save or is it?
It's a save. Alright, the 14 will make it. Thankfully, you will not start feeling the same effects that Talon was feeling.
Phew. I can't imagine what it would look like for her to turn to stone. I guess it would look like stone, but that would look really weird in between.
No more jiggling. My God.
No.
She don't jiggle like that jelly jam. And Orbash coming over. First one glances off, but he still manages to stick one of those picks into its back quarter. 3, but it's still going.
I say, you motherfucker, and I swing my rifle around. I'll pull Mercy and plug at it twice. 17 and a 20.
Both hit.
21 and 23 for 44 total.
What's that look like?
Hum just yells as she jumps down from the tree onto this thing's back and puts one in its back, which causes its back legs to go limp, and she just walks up and puts another one in its head, even as it tries to reach around and bite her.
The snap of branches, heavy fucking thud right into the ground. That's finally the end of the Lupusks.
Crack her neck, reload that one last shot in, and say, how's everybody doing?
One of us is petrified.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
you said, would you say, Orbash? A little bit of time, a couple minutes, you know, ready to go?
and give him a day. He'll come out of it.
A day.
Yeah, a day.
Can we move him safely? Cause I look around a little bit suspiciously. I don't really like the idea of staying here.
Yeah, no, he should be good as long as nobody's taking a hammer to his legs.
Alright, we should,
Let's nobody drop him.
let's go find a cave or something to bunker down in then. Get a night's rest a little bit early, perhaps.
Those are the fucking things that attacked me and the boys before.
Surprised you got away all on your lonesome.
Hardy. Sadly, the others, well, they got torn down pretty bad. Well, you can tell, we've run into a few of these before. Gestures towards the elder you guys just took down, who has quite a few scars on its scales and body wounds from before. Hardy bastards usually get away before I'm able to deal any final blows to them, but you lot and your fancy fucking weaponry definitely made this shit a lot easier.
That's why they call us the walking army. Yep. They all call us that.
The walking army.
The 3-man army. The 4-man army. But our 4th member's not here.
Yeah, shit. Or
We're
back.
missing our rabbit.
Alright. Shouldn't be far. Be able to get a rest. Be able to pack up in the morning. And hopefully that's the rest of the packs that are around here. Don't think any of them will be coming around anytime soon. Now that the nests have been emptied for there.
Well, I'll get his arms, I suppose.
Yep. Come on, heavy bastard.
You suppose he can hear us?
Oh yeah. Had a couple of lads who survived this before. That's why we know about it. They could hear it.
I get very close to Talon and say very loudly, "How you doing in there, Talon? We're getting you out as soon as we can. Just hang in there. By the way, I won as usual." Man, fucker. go? We steer clear of the dead horse, the turned over carriage.
Come on, don't you want to find out what's
No.
More.
I dig through the intestines of the monsters to see if they had any silver rings on them.
Go ahead and roll me a survival, actually.
Oh, 11. No advantage, sorry.
11. You do find a couple of pieces of equipment. They very clearly ate a couple of other soldiers.
Nice.
You actually do find one gold ring worth about 12 gold.
Ooh. Hold up my bloody hand and show Luann, who's not here. Check it out.
Hell yeah. Alright, so Orbesh will be able to guide you to a good camping spot away from the valley, especially now that it's clear from one of the main points of the road that we're constantly attacked. And you guys are able to get a full rest.
Full rest?
And level up.
Gasp. Level up.
That's right. Level up.
Can I speak to you in the void briefly?
Yes you can.
I just want to make sure we're going to level 7.
Yes.
Yeah.
Updating now.
Monsieur.
So, question for you. How would you feel about multi-classing into a different type of fighter?
Multi-classing into a different type of fighter. I'm not sure I could really allow that.
Okay.
Because...
The one specifically that I was thinking of was Psy Warrior, because I thought it'd be very cool to have, to be able to add psyker power to a gun. But that does give me more damage options and stuff.
Yeah, I would have to say no, sadly.
Okay. Then my second question is, do you think it would be too much for me to be inspired by, not Tankard Bot, but, fucking Kegbot to take a level of War Cleric?
I would say that would make sense, especially seeing Kegatron.
Kegatron, thank you. Fucking fully forgot the name. It was a toss-up between taking Cleric or waiting until 8th level and then I'll get Magic Initiate so that I can cast Shield.
Ooh.
I don't know what I like more. Probably gonna do Cleric just because that's more fun and I can get it now. Okay, Danke.
Yeah.
Can I would love to, if I could get I don't know, a holy symbol Kegatron at some point, but that is up to you if I can have those on the way.
For Kegatron, he would definitely have a symbol of Morden emblazoned on him. Yeah. The atypical dwarven craft god.
Okay. Perhaps I find an old symbol of a god of war in the cave. It's up to you.
I would say yes. Is there anyone that you had in mind particularly?
No. I was looking at cleric domains and I figured war would be the one that would make the most sense for Ham.
How do you feel about Tempest?
I like Tempest. I'm a fan.
Nice flaming
Bring
sword.
the storm. Yeah.
Alright,
Okay. Great.
that works.
Alright. That was all I needed to know. Thank you very much.
Gotcha.
Bye. Obrigado.
We got.
Ooh.
Alright.
Back, Fancy Pants.
Welcome back down. You're finally able to start limbering up after the 24 hours have passed and you are not a stone ass. There's a good pose to be stuck in though. Mid combat.
Yeah, guns blazing. Knowing they could have frozen me up like that would have been nice to know before we let him get that close.
It's usually not much of a problem. Then again, I forget how everyone's like dwarven folk.
Well, that's true. I'll give him a wink. You all right?
A couple more scars for the job, you tell. With a skill set like yours, I'm sure the boss is gonna be happy. Think we'll be able to take back the mine for sure?
Hell yes. Luann?
Sorry, I was reading the D&D Beyond for what we get when we level up.
Totally
What did you
cool.
say?
I was just saying, Luann, I'm adding Lifesaver officially to your title.
Thank you. I try my best.
No, thank you. I owe you one.
Yes, you do.
God damn. Hit dice be savage today.
Ooh, that bonus to initiative is crazy.
Goddamn right. Alrighty. So. With all that finished out, as you are fully rested, recovered, you do see a little glint of something catching your eye, huh?
A little something.
Looks like somebody's old little shrine that has been left behind, but something shiny sitting there off to the side. Pick it up.
I'm always down for something shiny. Go over, dust it off, pick it up.
That you see something you didn't expect to see in these parts. Old holy symbol that looks like somebody had either chosenly left behind or maybe is left for the next person to take up. But it kind of just feels right and warm in your hand. See the symbol of a flaming sword on it.
Look at it a little bit closer, see why it seems to be like shining. Hold it a little bit tighter in my hand, rub it.
Feel a little pulse in the back of your mind, like you should definitely try. Something that, it's strange, it's almost like you know already what to do with this that was supposed to come to you. As far off and as strange as this cave is, way out of the way from your usual travels.
Pick it up. Look at this, like, sort of leftover shrine. And I feel compelled to kneel down at it. Clean it up, brush the dust and dirt away. And take a moment. Ham's never really been one for religion. But this thing in this place, it feels purposeful.
Yes.
Probably would bow my head in prayer to a God whose name I might not even know.
As you take a moment to have this prayer, kind of just doing what feels right. You can hear a little tinge in the back of your mind for a moment, almost like somebody's saying something.
Squint my eyebrows, try and listen, but all I can hear is Talon and Luann talking.
For a brief moment you hear, "Stay at the top of the count. Tempest smiles on you."
I probably would look down at that point and see a little bit of golden light, perhaps even fire flickering over Mercy.
Mm-hmm. Feel this strange energy that you didn't have before, kind of flowing through your fingertips to Mercy.
I'll whisper, "I pray that you find mercy, Ian." I pray every single day. And I'm probably there for a lot longer than I realize before dinner's ready and Hom kind of shakes herself and comes back over to the group. This is a strange place we're in. You see that Hom looks maybe not unsettled, but disquieted, which is unusual.
Anything on your mind, huh?
I'll hold out what appears to be a holy symbol. I found this over there.
For those who want to try, you can give me a religion if you want. Damn.
Smart as fuck.
So, Luann, you recognize this symbol practically immediately.
My parent, whatever it is, my parents probably worshipped it.
Damn, okay.
So,
I'm making that character decision now.
Alright. So, then you're pretty damn sure that your parents had worshipped one of these gods before. The symbol, the upright flaming sword of Tempest, one of the greater deities of war. You know, he smiles upon those who are fair in battle, the honorable, especially against those who would be most foreboding, and as well as encouraging those to use force of arms to settle disputes, but also help keep the lands safe.
What's the alignment?
The alignment for Tempest is neutral.
Then she'll kind of she will recoil at this when she sees it and give this information over. She clearly has some sort of repressed issues about this god.
It was the damnedest thing. I swore I heard somebody talk about, you know, the count, the game. They said stay on top. Guess somebody's looking out.
I guess.
Our golden child to reveal itself to.
Maybe I should. I don't know. What do y'all think? It's not a bad offer. Maybe it'll help. These things are pretty goddamn tough. I wouldn't mind having a god on my side. Not that I ever thought I would.
I think every little bit helps. And I think you earned it.
Well, you know what they say. With great power
power
Take a sip. I take a sip of my drink.
comes a great amount of crazies. I got you.
No, you can't finish it, or else it, with great power.
But I'm gonna finish my drink. That's the point of it.
I'll drink to that.
All right.
How's our stony boy feeling?
He's looking more and more limber with each passing hour. Definitely a place in hell for people who want to get stuck like that. It does occur to you, Talon, as you were kind of limbering up, that the crows that were nearby possibly knew or even came to live near these nests as well, that as you were limbering up, your eyes were the first thing to soften, which means if you were left alone with the crows, they would have fully taken your eyes before you had fully limbered up.
Well, that's not great.
You're a bad man.
Yes, you are. Sweet shit.
Bad. No. Rolled up newspaper.
Also, the fucking horrible phantom itch that you could not reach while paralyzed.
See, that feels like it was on purpose. These creatures were just dicks. That's pretty much.
That's what we're learning.
All the creatures of Grim Hollow are just dicks. It's oops, all dicks.
Open up the package. Oops, all dicks.
That was actually the name of my first porno.
Oh my god. It's a powerful porno. Well, I don't know about the rest of you, but shouldn't take us long to get to Flame Grit. Once we're at the camp outside, I'm sure I'll be able to talk to the foreman, be able to get you in there and purge whatever fucking weird shit them cultists are doing in there.
Let's get two. Yep.
So,
Mom is not an alcoholic. She just needs alcohol to do anything.
Some people drink to have fun. I drink to what? Stop shaking.
well, yeah, they. Alright. So, after a good amount of travel, you start to see the mine in question. See the larger paths that many of the iron trades have sent out, as well as many of the smelters and forges out front, where most of the iron is reworked into bars and ingots, or even a few other pieces that the dwarves have been using for tools and others of the such. You even see a couple of craftsmen that are plying their trade and improving some of the gear. Though, you can definitely tell that many of the people here are workers by trade, very few guards. You do see what looks to be one of the guardhouses filled with myriads of cots that have blankets to put over them, or others that are being tended to by other workers of the Flame Grit mine. Ones that look horribly burnt. As you're brought to one of the main foremans there. Orbash quickly goes to pull him aside, telling you to wait outside. Starts explaining the situation, and then as you kind of look around for a moment, you see what looks like smoke rising from the entrance of the mine. Go ahead and roll me a nature check as you kind of take in your surroundings here. Alrighty. So, Talon and Lon, you assume this is just a camp that's probably been carved in. Maybe some of the fires are from other forges. Recognize the smell a little bit. It's a much more different, more sulfurous smell. Like there's a little bit of volcanic activity there within the mine. You do see a few more guards that are patrolling around. Others that seem fairly nervous. A few others that look like they're packing up and trying to plan a way to kind of leave Flynn Grit before the foreman comes over, eager to speak with a lot of your group. I heard your group was able to clear the path at least.
We're the four-man army.
With the what?
Oh yeah, they asked about a name while you were Stone and Luan was over not there, so that's what I came up with because they were originally gonna hire an army. I'm talking too much. That's our name. For at least for now. Just go. Alright.
Well, we definitely need soldiers for this situation. I'm not even sure what the hell I can even explain is going on up there, but everyone was saying that the mountain was getting angry and that there was ash spouting everywhere. People being chased by soot creatures or some sort. The whole entrance started billowing smoke. We heard the first set of doors being bashed down after we closed them, so we locked up the main entrance. I'm not even really sure what's going on, but we tried to go in. Unfortunately, as you can see, he points towards the guardhouse that's filled with either dead or horribly maimed troops. We don't exactly have the best of qualities on soldiers here. We're just tradesmen. I'm not sure how you feel about dealing with possible elementals, but to make it worth your while, make you some improvements or improve the weapons you have already. What's your cost? I heard it's steep. But trust me, if it's something metalwork wise, we can definitely improve it or make something better for you.
I'll look over at the other two. We're men and women of substance. We hear you deal in some of the finer, more magical creations.
We do.
I myself have this pretty little baby right here, Mercy. Whatever you could do to make her a bit more giving to others is always welcome. If I can, I would like to step on Talon's foot.
Take it like a man. Do you, y'all got anything in the way of magic ore?
Definitely do. You reserved that for most of our camp here, sending it back to our capital. For you, I'd gladly make an exception if you can get our mine back. Sadly, our supplies are thin, though if you get it back, I'll gladly enchant your weapons and even some armor for you. Any particular kinds that you're looking for? Something I could tell my craftsmen to start making ready for when you come out of that hellhole.
When we come out.
Aye, supplies are thin. The doors have been shut. I'm sure there's a few men that are probably still stuck in there, unfortunately, but when we tried to make an expedition in, we couldn't really get past the main gates.
What do you know about this? So I sort of open up the pistol and I show him the firing mechanism and the and sort of the revolver area where the hammer hits the bullets. I'm pretty much trying to see if he'd be able to upgrade when we come out. If he'd be able to upgrade our guns to
+1s, for sure.
Yeah. Or for those of us who, because I've got magic ammo, but I don't have a +1 gun, so I'd like to up my gun and my ammo to go to
Luann
+2.
and I both already have magical guns, so I was hoping for a bonus or perhaps an elemental damage upgrade.
I could definitely weave that in. Now for that we would definitely need the elements from the mountain itself then.
Someone we'd need to find down there?
Well, one of the main foremans there, head of the camp, unfortunately got locked in. Tends to a lot of the business there. We can at least extricate him, clean up the mine. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to pay out with a couple of finer enhancements. Even if you just find his remains, can at least proceed forward on the business end. Things are always a bit difficult. For some of you, can kind of roll me an insight if you want. Alright.
Give it a shot.
Alrighty, so you can definitely tell there's a good amount of worry there, especially on the initial statement of just trying to clear the mine. The other part of business, you feel like he wants to continue business but probably can't, especially due to the fact that without the foreman being able to sign orders, there's no real superior, and then being landlocked here because of the path for the Lupusks and as well as a few others. Things have been tight. So he's pretty much desperate to try and get more business from this mine before everyone tries to leave on the path that you've just cleared. Or if the mine could be cleared entirely, continue supplying the hamlets and other townships as well as the Dwarven Kingdom with the various ores and materials here. So, we have a deal then? You get in there, clear it out, make it safe again. Get our foreman out safe.
Deal.
Alright.
Where we headed? Oh, we get to take Kegatron here.
I mean, everyone's back in camp, safe. Be my guest. Consider it a nice safety gift if you insist on clearing out the whole thing. It'd definitely be the most helpful thing there, I'm sure.
That shouldn't be too hard. As long as they stand in a straight line.
You got any idea what else is down there?
Well, some of the lads, when they witnessed the issue that had originally arose, bunch of crazed bastards who originally ran in there. Only 2 of them got in. Managed to cut down the rest before they get in the mine. But when they went running in, the other miners stood away from them. They weren't sure what kind of magic they were on or whatever. So they threw themselves in the fucking lava. After that, the mountain seemed to be upset and rumbling. And that's when a few other of the smoky ash things came rumbling out of the dirt and the rock. Angry as ever. It's blinding to be in there. Can't really get a clear view of what it is, but either way, I would recommend wetting your face masks if you got one or something. Gotta be a lot of smoke in there. It's pretty bad. It seemed to try to initially melt through the doors after our first, but it was obviously piss poor attempt. Gestures back towards the burnt guards.
Okay, great.
All I know is it's gonna be hot, it's pissed, and it's gonna be probably really fucking tough to see. Hope you don't mind getting stuck in.
Got any fresh water?
Oh, you said it over there. And points over towards a couple of barrels near a well that clearly have been filled regularly between the forges and people's drinking water.
Just like the handkerchief, and sort of like run some water over it. Just preparing.
All right. So with that, the foreman, Copper Braids, is going to start leading the way. If those of you are feeling ready and prepared.
Yeah.
Say, there ain't nothing that's gonna blow up if we shoot it, right?
Can't really say. Like I said, we didn't really get much of a chance to fucking fight back at the thing. And it blinded everyone and burnt them.
Do you have any eye protection? Maybe for people that aren't good in the sun? Got any got any of them Durgers? Draugr? What's it called?
We don't have any eyewear for that. Actually, roll me a persuasion real quick.
Ooh. Yeah, persuasion?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a big old 3, Captain. I mispronounced the name of their race. They
Yeah.
don't want to know.
It's like, yeah, no. So just doing what your friend did with your face masks there or something you got. It's gonna be rough in there. So, with that, he will lead you up to the main doors of the mine. See multiple tools, even nicely laid out tiles and crafted stone that lead to this main entrance with the double doors and a pair of lit braziers as smoke continues to billow out from these partially melted metal doors. Nothing that seems to have really buckled it from its hinges, but you can tell that fire has definitely pushed at it multiple times. Slide you over here. And well, before we fall
All the way up here in the corner, yeah.
so Up to you guys if you want to get about 30 minutes or so in, or you want to leave off here for next time and be able to stick in for the whole night. Because you have about a half hour left.
I'm always down to shock and rock, but I don't want to. If this seems like we might get immediately into combat, which might go over.
Pretty much.
I mean, I'm good to go if you guys are for another 30 minutes, but totally get it if you guys want to call it.
I think
Yeah, sure.
I think we're all good.
All right.
Let's go. I kicked
Josh,
the door open.
I do leave a message at the front though before they lock us in, and I just say, if you see a couple of those hop-alongs, you let them know we came through here.
All right. Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say, can I get a quick pee break, real quick before we start this? Then.
All right. Quick feedback.
Be right back.
Samus.
Is there festering face tonight?
Backed and stacked, baby.
I apologize for my delay. I have pissed.
All right. Do we have everyone else here?
Here.
Surprise!
We'll just need Talon back.
Furiously clicking on the doors.
I know, that's why I locked
Let
them.
me in! I do think that the doors are fun. I think they change up how you make dynamic lighting.
It really does. I enjoyed it quite a lot, actually.
This is the first time me seeing them used as a player. Besides when you used them the other time, but we were like in and out.
In and Out Burger.
Talon returns.
Welcome back.
Yeah. Yes.
I kicked the door open.
Alrighty. As you throw...
Actually, I butt it with Mercy, but yeah.
As you throw the door open... Get the very quick description here. As you throw this door open, the air is thick, almost like a fog cloud. Ash and soot is making it difficult to see more than a few feet. As you kind of peer through, you hear what sounds like roiling flame. It sounds like metal is melting from just around the corner.
Ooh.
See both the guards quickly. The foreman and Orbesh stepping back. You, Kekatron, you're with them? Keep them alive.
Right. On me, y'all, and I'll take a step through the door.
Got your back.
Alrighty. So that immediately kicks off.
Ah! I start firing wildly. Bang! 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 I'm shooting everything. I'm laying down cover and fire. I have 100% accuracy. Y'all just don't know what I'm aiming at.
So, even though you can move freely in this area, you can't see more than really a couple of inches from your face as you hear what sounds like ash and soot roiling in madness just off to your east
Oh.
in this corner.
Does it help if I have dark vision?
Not at all. This is all ash and soot.
Okay. Not a fan. Damn, Talon. Oh, baby, don't forget to add your proficiency bonus here. So if you open your sheet, the gear symbol here, and you go to initiative modifier, right here. It's the bottom one in the middle top thing. You just put +3 in there, and you can edit your number and say 14 instead of 11. Can't let Talon get too far ahead of you, because I didn't
That's
take
right.
the level 7 of fighter. Gasp.
My God. Alrighty. So, on the initial here, when you hear the rage of roiling smokes and crackling fire, you hear the sounds of dripping slag for a moment. And let me double check. Yeah, no, it will. You hear something hurl as you entered the room, huh? You do see these things appear next to your feet as they almost thud next to you.
Oh.
What looks like almost like multiple small lizards made of fire and ash, smoking and billowing, filling this room, starting to lurch forward towards your feet.
Ah! Little fucking horrible things.
But you know, something had initially thrown this at you.
Okay.
And we dropped the
There's
piece.
something in the northeast corner.
Alright. Talon. You can barely see 5 feet in front of you. All you guys are in this area. Smoke is stinging your eyes. It's making it difficult to see. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. All right, you're able to keep your eyes clear. And actually, that reminds me, you made that with advantage since you wet your cloth. But that does pass. But you can tell with especially this intense heat, stings your eyes, but you could barely see that something fell down just next to Hom. And that initial pose, though you can't see it from here. Tell you have to be like right up on it.
I'm gonna move this way. Can I see anything? Glowing eyes, anything like that from this distance, or?
Far as you can tell, you see what looks like sparking embers in this corner, and what looks like a bunch of molten slag metal on the floor. Looks like melted tools.
Okay. Is that what's here, or?
Just what's immediately over in this corner, as far as you can tell.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Especially with all the ash in the area, making it near impossible to really see more than 5 feet beside you.
Okay, I'm gonna. Did I hear Hum's like gasp or something like sounded like it fell in front of her?
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Oh, I'm yelling.
Then I will actually step in a little bit closer.
All right, you see the same York swarm that is trying to bite at her and ignite various objects. So you can see the stones are actually heating up.
Hell. All right, I blaze off on it.
What?
Oh, actually,
Dips his pipe in, just rips a fat bowl.
all right. I'm not up to date with all your lingo friends. All right, no, but I'm moving to advantage, and yeah, I absolutely blitz these things.
Fuck him up.
With a 27, a critical, and a 23.
Alrighty, both of those definitely fucking hit. Light them the fuck up.
All right, 15 and 14 and 16.
Alrighty.
31 altogether.
So with that, you can definitely tell that do a significant amount of damage to the swarm, but it is a swarm as they're scattering everywhere. You're shooting and just shredding them as much as you possibly can.
Okay. Bonus action, I'm gonna blow into my little spirit pipe. And Shield of Faith. So +2 bonus to AC, bring me up to 20.
Alrighty.
Grandma told me if I ever faced evil, one of these would protect me. That's all I know.
Alright.
That's it.
So at the end of your turn, go ahead and roll me another DC 11 Constitution save at advantage with your watered mask. As you are also going to take... Alright, you are fine, so you will not be hard of breathing and you will not be blinded, but you will take a mere 5 fire damage from this ash and smoke as it burns your body, just stinging embers burning over you, branding next to this thing.
All right. I shout out to the others. Don't get too close. These things are burning up.
Hom.
Hello. How much can I tell about this thing that's in front of me as I'm choking? I assume you need a con save?
Definitely, just to maintain your sight, as the ash is trying to choke out your sight and basically everything.
13?
Alright, you are not blinded for the moment, but you can tell that even Talon staying next to this thing had to try and take a breather and step back for a moment. These things are ripping hot.
Okay. Let me see if I can rip it apart. Can I see it well enough to shoot without disadvantage?
Yes, because Talon's on the other side and it's being assaulted from both sides.
Well, does that give me advantage, or is that puts me at normal?
That would give you advantage.
Okay.
Because you can see 5 feet next to you, but you can't see beyond that.
Excellent. Then I'm going to aim and fire with the pistol at this thing, making sure to aim low, so because I can't tell exactly where Talon is, so I don't want to fire through it. 18.
Definitely hits. You shred a couple of more sootlings as they explode out into ash.
Yeah, 20 to that guy. Is it still up?
It's still up. Unfortunately, it is a swarm, so shredding that takes a little more effort.
Okay, then I'll fire again. Same thing. 24. 19 more.
Alright, that is just enough. This sootling swarm finally smolders out. You hear this as it smolders out, and then you hear the roiling flames from the corner as more molten metal melts down and is pushed away.
I reach out and instinctively grab the talisman that's now hanging around my neck. I just whisper, let me please find mercy. And that'll be me. I'm gonna step a little bit closer to Talon.
Alrighty. Kegatron. Well, seeing a bunch of all this. We'll put Sanctuary on the van before she goes in. And that will be Kegatron. So, Luann. It is a shitload of smoke. You can tell going in there, you would have to try and maintain your eyes and your breath as you go in. Otherwise, you might end up getting blinded by the burning ash. Go ahead and give me a con saving throw as you enter into the mine, the billowing ash trying to bluster over your eyes and mouth. You are just fine. Same thing you see over in the corner there, the molten metal materials that seem to have spilt all over the floor in the far corner. Alright, hold on an action to get ready to shoot one. Anything that approaches, I assume. I would ask if that's all, but I don't think you're pushing to push to talk. I can only hear you through Nate's microphone.
How about now?
Yes.
Yeah.
I just needed to turn it off and turn it back on again, I guess.
It works. Alright, so just hold in there, and if something approaches, shoot it on sight?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. Through the ash and soot. Let's see. The first two that actively shot sootlings. You suddenly hear what sounds like roiling ash and feel the billow of heat come flying towards you. This one's going towards Hom. And that's it. 18.
I got my shield up. No.
Thank God you do. It's just this ripping hot ash just splashes over your body, trying to hit any open part of your skin.
Hate it.
And then another one at Talon, which will also miss as it splashes against the wall, but you can tell something is hurling molten ash in your direction, just splashing this all over the place. Talon.
Can I tell the direction it's being hurled from?
Yes, from where the molten metal is.
Okay. Can we see dimly in the area around us? Or is it, like you said, we can't see past 5 feet?
Can only
ahead of
see
us?
5 feet ahead of you. And it's unfortunately not darkness, it's just blinding ash.
Okay. So like lighting a lantern or torch isn't going to help?
Sadly not. So you would either have to get close enough to this creature to see it, or try and take shots in the dark. Air quote.
Alright. I'm going to try and move. I'm going to try and move with my hand out, see if I can find anything that's as tall as I am for cover. And I will use... So I'll move 5 feet down.
Alright.
5 feet down again. Anything?
As you get out to here, you're able to fully see the ash and smoke fully dissipates. This chamber, though, is extraordinarily hot. You're not even sure how the dwarves have mined in here. As you do look around, you can see the bridge, the lava pool, the 40-foot drop here in the center that leads down with all the walkways, as well as various states of what looks like burns or other materials that have been scorched maybe by this creature element that seems to be at the front gate. Though it's hard to tell. You do hear sounds of more roiling flame and what sounds like something slapping stone as well.
Do I happen to see this work cart down here?
For that, you definitely see the work cart there. It's definitely on the track there. Just turns a little bit, but you would be able to walk it up and down. It's like a wheelbarrow.
Okay, alright. I'm going to make my way to that wheelbarrow with my last 20 feet of movement. And I'm going to duck behind it for cover. And with my actions, can I do I still see the molten whatever over here? Any sort of glow from that direction?
With that, unfortunately, it's just too difficult at this angle, and as well as this much ash pouring out.
Okay. All right. In that case, yeah, I duck into cover and I shout. It's like it's not a smoky over here, but it's damn hot. And I crouch in cover with my pistol out, my shield out.
All right,
How well can I tell well enough the direction, since I've been attacked twice, to be able to think I could shoot, at least at disadvantage?
You can definitely shoot at disadvantage. You're not sure how well that will land, as you can't see if this creature's armored or anything.
Yeah. I will tag out a warning shot as I step forward and heading for the doors that Talon just moved for. Pistol, I'm in a not sharpshooter. Patang. 17 and a 22.
All right, go ahead and roll me damage for both of those as you hear something clash with what sounds like slag rock and ash exploding out of the wounds.
24 total. Magical piercing.
Definitely significant. Does not seem very happy with what just happened in retaliation.
Hell yeah, I'll keep moving 5, 10, 15. And I can get out of the smoke here, right?
Yep, you can
I
see.
have dark vision, but it doesn't look like I have it on this token.
Hold on. 60 feet or 100?
Yes, please. 60. Shattered Eye, darkness. Dark vision.
Hey, visual. I have to try and save it for later. There we are.
Ah, there we go. Now I can see Talon.
Pa-ta!
Yeah, why don't I'm more worried about the thing in this room, so I'm actually gonna go this way with my last 10 feet, and I'm gonna get on this side of the wall.
All right.
Pull up, reload my pistol. That'll be me for now. Scan the room.
Quickly scan over. You do see the 40-foot drop here. The walkways that are kind of there to try and protect, but also go down, but drop fully down here. You also see that there's a couple other chairs here where people would relax, but there are a couple crates behind that are smoking.
Oh dear. Well, as we learned outside, anything that's smoking is probably bad.
Kegatron walks up and then just kind of starts stumbling through, bumps into Luann for a moment, checks on you, sees you're still good, proceeds to do a full dash into the Chamber of Secrets. Luann.
Okay.
All right, so right there.
Does my what's right here?
With that, as you go walking, you bump into it.
Ah!
The York Asher.
I think I guess I didn't address it, but I probably fixed my misfired gun when we rested.
I assumed as much. That would be easy
right.
enough.
I'm gonna blast this motherfucker.
Alrighty.
Does Luann has dual pistols, right? That's your thing. You've got two very like ornate.
Possibly.
I believe that was the description.
Yes.
Those two shots definitely hit.
Woo! 25.
Alrighty, a solid 25 as you blow apart molten slag away from this Asher. As
Fuck you.
pieces of it billow out, you can see the embers roiling underneath its body. Will that be all on this spot? As it doesn't
Yes.
look right. Alright, go ahead, make me a DC 14 con save as you're ending next to it, and you're also going to take 2d6 fire damage for standing next to it. So you take 8 fire, and with the billowing smoke, with that you are blinded until the end of the New York's next turn.
F.
That's gay.
Very.
Which will be right now. Which I need to double check. DC 13 needs to make a wisdom saving throw to even attack you right now. It cannot, and so it ignores Luann entirely.
Ignores Luann.
Well, Kegger, put a sanctuary on her.
Nice. Oh, right.
With that, Kegatron protected Luann. Luann doesn't even get the brunt of the Asher's claws as it comes roiling out of there. Looks around, does see Kegatron, and he's very flammable.
No, Gagatron, no.
So he's gonna slam him twice. 18 will hit, but the other one is a nat 1. As it does 8 bludgeoning as you hear what sounds like a resonating obsidian just as it scrapes across the metal and wood. 15 total damage, 8 bludgeoning, and 7 fire to Kegatron. Stumbles back, you see a good amount of booze start spilling out of its mechanisms. But Talon and Ham, you can now see the York Asher as it is spilling out all this horrible blinding ash. Thankfully, Luann has been protected. Actually, that reminds me, I need to make Megatron's concentration save real quick.
Kegatron had.
What?
I was gonna say Kegatron automatically succeeds because he has the power of friendship.
I mean, that's true. Look at that. He got 11. He's just fine. So Luann still has Sanctuary. Talon, you can see it. This big nasty fucker of an element that just scorched through Kegatron and literally left ripping hot marks across his metal.
How big is the aura of ash that's coming off this thing?
especially for the fact that it was filling the entire room and it looked like it probably melted everything. You've, let's see, probably around 5 or 10 feet. It's a little tough to tell, but that's also because everything's billowing out from behind it right now. But you can definitely shoot it clearly from here.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna put 2 running backward shots into this thing before ducking into cover behind this next this next cart.
All right.
But yeah. As a matter of fact, no. After that, I'm actually gonna do at level 7. I'm gonna make. So, quick question: with the Deadeye shot, where I give myself advantage, do I only get to use that once with the grit, or is that for all the attacks of that round?
I believe it would be once for the crit.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. In that case, I'm gonna try for a Deadeye shot, so I give myself advantage, and then 3 regular shots on this thing as I action surge.
Woo!
Fuck
Woo!
him
Woo!
up.
Woo! 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 Trying to get ahead of me?
That's
1
right.
crit.
God
And
damn.
then regular shots. 1, 2, 3. All right.
They all
14,
hit.
26. All right. let's do
Fucking
it.
light them up.
One is 17 points. The next is 8. The next is 15, and the last is 13.
All right.
All as I'm backpedaling behind the next cart, right there.
So as you backpedal with that, finally see it roil out for a moment and then fall back, all the molten slag and ash just shatters to the ground, just leaving obsidian in the wake. And that is combat for now.
Glance down in it.
Woo!
Good shots.
Bet you only count that as 1.
I mean, how many points do I get for both of the big ones and that really mean one? And you getting turned to stone? That's got to be some kind of penalty.
You don't get points for me turning into stone.
I don't get points, but you're probably getting some taken away. Some of those bursts don't count anymore, is all I'm saying. Look
So
around.
what you think? Take a look at the smoldering remains.
With the smoldering remains, you could tell that it had definitely melted pretty much all the metal it touched. The wood doors here have been completely scorched into ash. It itself seems to be obsidian, like it came out of the lava pool, angry and violent and just filled with heat.
Some digging too greedily and too deeply vibes.
Either you ever seen something like this before?
Shake my head.
That's a 40-foot drop, Luann, if you want to go down there.
Well,
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the others are.
Oh, you don't
yeah,
have dark vision.
Oh, hold
No,
on.
I do. Does my token not have it?
Where'd you go?
Did you finish this?
Luann just totally disappeared from my screen.
I don't see her either.
Hold on. Did you hit delete by mistake? 1 second. Let me redrop you and give you a vision.
God, the boobies are so big.
Da booby. There we are.
There we go. I see my friends now.
Apologies.
Can
I don't have dark vision, so I can't quite see you guys.
Yeah, you are working off of exactly what lighting is actually here.
Okay.
I'll
I will say.
I'm slow.
Thaumaturgy does not allow me to. Can I cause what torches there are here to brighten with thaumaturgy? Give a little bit more light as I reach up and touch my amulet. And I'll say, "Can you make it easier to see?"
I will say yes.
I also could make you a torch because I have Druidcraft.
I'll actually just, yeah, as a matter of fact,
What do you have Druidcraft from? Is it a background, maybe? You're a grinner, is that a thing?
I'll carry a torch in one hand, holster my gun, and like walk slowly behind them.
Yeah, I'm interested in these like forges over here, or these thrones.
Those are chairs, but with this, I will say we're gonna leave off here
Okay.
because it is midnight,
Okay.
and
Excellent.
next time we'll kick off immediately as you guys will explore the rest and relaxation thrones as well as the smoking crates that are nearby.
I will turn behind me and say, "Come on, Kegatron, come here, boy," and we'll end on the shot of Kegatron going clonk, 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 running towards us.
Waddling over, a little bit of beer spilling out.
Awesome, guys. Josh,
Good
thank you so much
shit.
for taking the time and running.
Thank you, Josh.
Hell yeah! I'm always glad to. I'm glad I prepared all this quite a bit ago, and there's a lot of shit in here. I'm
Sweet.
interested to see how you guys react to some of these absolutely abhorrent ass monsters, like the entrance one with the fucking ash that blinds you fucking horribly.
Cannot wait. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Thanks for being lifesavers, guys.
Night.
Good night.
Good shit.
Have you to send friends?
Hopefully you don't freeze next time.
Or get stoned.
Ah!
All right, peace.
Alrighty, Nate.
And
I'm
now it is
kidnapping
time
you.
For more.
That's right. Do the dinosaur. Let's go.
You beat me, but I'm gonna come